Ladies and gentlemen, let's all together welcome for this closing ceremony after these 2 wonderful days we had all together during this conference, Mrs. Arantxa Gonzalez, the Executive Director of ITC. And let's welcome also Mrs. Zahra Mahfiri, the CEO of Maroc Export. And I would want to get this wonderful opportunity to thank her very much and thank all your team, all this wonderful team for the wonderful job that they have done. I know when you are French and you are somewhere in Latin America and you meet someone and say, I'm French, they say, oh, you have La Tour Eiffel. And you're proud of that. Let me just tell you, when I see all the wonderful work the team of Maroc Export has done with the team with ITC to build that, I'm very proud of being Moroccan. Thank you, all of you. We're going to move to hear from you. What should we keep in mind? At what should we use and start on Monday using as good practice when we'll be back to our offices? Please.
So, on to the good news first. I checked my Twitter account, and guess what? WTPO 16 is trending topic 1. And Donald Trump is trending topic number 9. So, we must have done something good today. Either that or Donald Trump was asleep. So, jokes apart, and of course this is not for tweeting, because obviously I want to keep my job for as long as I can. Let me tell you first how glad we are of the 2 days that we have spent together. And let me start also by thanking Zahra Mahfiri, Maroc Export, and her entire team for putting up an amazing show of quality, quantity, great hospitality. Frankly, the bar is very, very high. Let me also congratulate again ITBM from Madagascar, Procommerce Costa Rica, Business France from France for their awards. But let me also tell you that in recognizing them, we recognize all of you because you all are and will, we hope, contribute to making this network solid and a very good place to share experience, knowledge, and know-how. On our keynote speeches for this week, whether from Secretary General of UNCTAD, Dr. Kaberuka, Mukiza Kituyi, or from Dr. Kaberuka, they've reminded us that we are living in very turbulent times, in times of big changes, but also that in these big changes are huge opportunities. One of the opportunities we have heard are those offered by the digital economy and in particular by e-commerce. And here we have agreed not only to work to leverage this force for good for SMEs, but also try to gather through you, from your companies, the companies that you represent, information that would be helpful to the trade negotiators that are looking at what the trade rules, how they can be improved, changed to reflect the needs of businesses. We have also had a lot of discussions about deeper regional integration and how to connect SMEs to regional value chains, and how standards and regulations are a challenge for SMEs. Here we have agreed to push along a triple line of work, working on better transparency of these standards, 2, working more towards supporting the harmonization of these standards, be they public or private, and 3, we have agreed to work along the lines of lowering compliance costs for small and medium enterprises. In that respect, I can tell you already that we will be launching at the beginning of 2017 an online platform called Sustainability Exchange, aimed precisely at supporting SMEs meet the standards of trade. Again, whether these standards are public or private. Third area where we have had good discussions here is in the area of women's economic empowerment. And on this one, we hope that after this week, we will have lots of supporters for She Trades, with lots of women entrepreneurs connected to the She Trades app. Remember, shetrades.com. And that we will soon be able to say that we have connected 1 million women entrepreneurs to markets, so that we can scale up those 1 million as soon as we can. 5 short takeaways from this discussion. 1, knowledge. Knowledge and the importance of investing in scanning the environment, in discovering opportunities, but also in better spotting risks as a means to ensure we minimize those risks and we maximize the opportunities around us. In that respect, huge premium for partnerships and networks. We have heard how pooling resources works in this, again, space of knowledge. And this is where we are glad to have seen 2 networks of TPOs being promoted actively here in Marrakesh. The one concerning Arab countries, Action is the name. The second one is of TPOs in West Africa and in the UMOA in particular. Second, better strategizing and planning to manage risks and take advantage of opportunities. These opportunities can sometimes be time-bound. The opportunities move very fast. We need to make sure that we take advantage of these opportunities, and for that, keeping a direct line with clients and quickly scanning the market and implementing changes will be essential. 3, flexibility. Some of you talked about the need to experiment, to work a little bit more with flexible structures, working structures, organizational structures, so that you can maximize your efficiency. It's a bit the same logic that we are applying to ourselves in the ITC and have decided, therefore, to work more in a matrix, in a manner that would give us flexibility. 4th, the importance of investing in impact assessment, in understanding value for money, in understanding how much bang for the buck. And on this one, again, we will be continuing our efforts started this year to try to quantify, be a bit more precise on that. 5, creating an efficient and responsive organization that is flexible and it is adaptable quickly to the needs, which is what makes organizations credible. TPOs, a bit like ITC, we live in the world of the public sector, and we are very well connected, sometimes even organically connected to the public sector. We, in our case, the International Trade Center, we belong to 2 big public sector organizations, the WTO and the United Nations, but at the same time, working with the private sector obliges us to also have tools, mechanisms, and modus operandi that responds to the quickly changing needs of the private sector. Final takeaway is the importance of remaining connected, and for that we have agreed to launch very soon an online knowledge sharing platform that will allow all of us to share experiences, best practices, tools, webinars, information, opportunities, all through the year, not necessarily waiting to connect, not waiting for the WTPO conference to connect. With that, I want to, again, thank you for having played the game, for having participated, for having shared your experience, and look forward to remaining connected to prepare our next conference in 2 years. Thanks again for being here with us.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Aresha Gonzalez, thank you very much. We are going to hear from Zahra Mafiri, who is the CEO of Morocco Expo, at this closing ceremony.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Masa'ul khair. Bonsoir. Good evening. Excellencies, dear Aransha, dear participants, dear friends, my team and myself are very delighted and proud of the success of the 11th WTPO Network Conference placed under the high patronage of His Majesty the King Mohammed VI. May God assist him. We reached this success thanks to the wonderful two teams of the ITC and Morocco Export that worked so hard during many months until they became one team with the same goal: make this conference a success. I congratulate them and please applaud them. This success has been possible as well thanks to you, participants, speakers, moderators, and media, for the quality of your presentations and high-level debates. A special thank to His Excellency, the Ambassador, Morocco's permanent representative to the United Nations, who is at the front of this room. A special thank to His Excellency, the Ambassador of Kenya to Geneva. As well, he made it from Geneva to be with us. Special thanks to the Secretary General of the Ministry in charge of Foreign Trade and his team, Mr. Saeed Maghrawi, Mr. Mohammed Muhtadi, and Mrs. Amina Abul Aziz. These interesting exchanges and discussions that happened all along these 2 days were very fruitful, and as just mentioned in the first restitution made by Aransha. I congratulate the winners of 2016 TIPO Networks Award, France, Costa Rica, Madagascar, for their important and good initiatives they are implementing for the trade promotion of their countries. I would like to thank also the members of the adjudicating panel of the Great Africa Awards and their involvement. Aisha Pouy of the ITC, she was the president of this panel. Our Maître Ceremony, Mr. Tahami Ghorfi, president of ESCA School Management. Saeed Maghrawi of the Ministry of Foreign Trade. Abdou Diop of the Moroccan Confederation of Enterprises, CGM, and Mr. Izzdin Bouraima, General Manager of the TPO of Benin. Finally, I would like to congratulate ITC and ourselves as Arab countries for the creation of the Arab TPO network, especially that this network has been created as the day before our conference in Marrakesh, this city where many trade promotion initiatives have been created. We have been very honored to welcome you and seeing you around here in Marrakesh. In a few minutes, we will know the host country for the next WTPO Network Conference, for whom we wish a lot of success for the organization of this exciting event. Thank you again, Aransha, for your trust. I thank you very much, and I wish you a good trip back home. وشكرا جزيلا على حسن إنصاتكم إلينا ومتعتكم معنا في هذه اليومين بمدينة مراكش. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا. Thank you, Mrs. Mafiri. I know everybody wants to know where are you going to meet the colleagues in a couple of years, and what about the next TPO conference, and what would be the program, how amazing it will be, and so on and so on. We're going to discover in 1 minute, but just before I have an important announcement. Just like ad when you are watching a movie on TV, we stop giving you some 10 minutes of ads, and you need to. I mean, you are in front of your TV. You're just wondering, are they going to be married or not? What about the end? It would be a happy end or not? For sure, for you to be a happy end. But before when we're going to meet in 2 years, let me just tell all the participants that who have already registered. I'm talking about the participants who have already registered for the guided tour of Marrakesh tomorrow, that the pickup will be at the Hotel du Golf at 9 tomorrow and return at 5. And my last announcement is for the gentlemen who have on their smartphones the wonderful photos of the dancers of the gala dinner of yesterday. Take care of the customs before going back home. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's discover where are you going to meet in 2 years for the next conference. Please, Mrs. Gonzalez.
All right, before we do that, let me thank the ITC team. I wanted to do it at the end. We have to also thank them. They've done an amazing job. Jose and the team that serve you, trade and investment support organizations. Aisha, who's the director, who's been shepherding the team for many years now, who's now passing the baton on to Anders, who takes over from her, to the media and communication team, who have done an incredible job. I want all of you to join me in giving them a big applause. And now, I need to tell you that you have decided that the next WTPO conference will take place in Paris, France.
Oh! Mettez-moi un peu de musique à la régie, là, parce que ça mérite qu'on puisse célébrer ça. Tiens. Félicitations. Vas-y, remets-moi ton jingle, là, qu'on sente que ça mérite faire la fête.
Now, I will not sing today. One time is enough. Thank you. I would like to thank you really. First of all, I would like to have a specific thinking for Istanbul and Buenos Aires. I know these two cities, and I think you should make a new application for the next time. I will, because we have done some application before. So I've got a big emotion. I know that it's a lot of job to do. Starting on Monday morning, just after the bottle of champagne, to work with ITC and to try to make a very, very, very impressive, fabulous, splendid organization. But the bar is very, very high. Thanks to Maroc Export, you have done a so great job here. Thank you, everybody. I'm really, again, merci beaucoup. Merci à tous. C'est un vrai plaisir. Merci. Merci à ITC. Thanks to all the ITC team. Thank you again.
Thank you, everybody. So, meet in 2 years in Paris, and please do not hesitate to spend some more time in the city, visit Marrakesh, and have fun in this wonderful city. Good luck to everybody. Thank you very much.